You may have to take over my screen. Just
I submitted. It's recording.
Okay. Welcome. Good afternoon, and welcome to our first Tech Up Talk 2021. We are excited to have Ellen Byrne and Karen Kirshner, the co-founders of Her New Standard, the playbook for women leaders with decades of experience. They specialize in 4 to 6 months boot camps and executive coaching that develop women leaders. The work with companies big and small, including Apple, Microsoft, Morgan Stanley, and many more. We are pleased to have Her New Standard as partners and present their workshop today, Reboot, Your Powerful Presence for 2021, to our Tech Up for Women community. Welcome, Ellen and Karen.
Thank you, Cecilia. We're thrilled to be here. Hello, all. You know that woman that walks into a room to deliver a message and everyone's eyes are completely glued onto her, to everything that she says. She commands respect and attention. She stands tall, although she's only 5 feet in height. What is it about this woman? It's not the loudness of her voice or even what she's wearing necessarily. There's something about her energy, her confidence. And today we want to talk about that with you. What can you do to help really reboot for 2021 your own development as it relates to executive presence? What is it that you would like to do to tweak your own presence so that you can have the influence in your own career the way you would like to? So we are so thankful to Tech Up for inviting us once again as true partners to really be working with this amazing community. And we are eager to share some work with you. I am Ellen Keithline Byrne, and I'm here with my co-founder, Karen Kirshner. We started Her New Standard, the playbook for women leaders, many years ago as we really looked at this confident, really together women, and what was it that helped them get to that level of advancement, and how can we help those women that get stuck? And so we have developed these 4 to 6 month boot camps that are really invigorating with executive coaching and skill building and assessments, et cetera. And we've seen this incredible transformation in women. And what they do when they start is they say, I need some help often with executive presence. So this is something that we know well. And we've been able to develop some things that we really want to share a piece of this with you. So I invite you to get a piece of paper and a pen, because we're going to ask you lots of questions that will get you thinking, so that at the end of this, you will have some homework of a commitment that you'll take to really hone in for your 2021 goals. So I would like to start with asking you, the chat box is also very open for any comments. I'd like to talk about what is executive presence. When we think about people that are influential in this world, particularly women, the ones that are able to really share a message and get that message heard, what is the common theme that exists throughout? We picked 4 women that you hear of in the news often. And I want you to think about it, and you can throw it in the chat box or write it down on your piece of paper. Think about these 4 women and what do they have in common? Ruth Bader Ginsburg, 87 years old. She sadly did pass away last year, but she was literally 5 feet tall, an unstoppable Supreme Court justice, was considered somebody that would really challenge the boundaries and was courageous. Yet she did not have a very loud voice, but she had a firm voice. Think about Ruth. Then think about Greta Thunberg. At the age of 16 or 17, she spoke in front of the world Economic Forum, talking to the world's greatest leaders about environmental challenges, really getting them to say, hey, if you don't act, there's going to be a problem here. They heard her. They reacted to her. Whether they liked her message or not, they reacted to her. And then we have AOC, somebody that we never even heard of 3 years ago. At 29, she was the first youngest congresswoman to ever be appointed to Congress. What is it about her? She goes by being also ignoring naysayers, not taking things personally, really being like a committed, dedicated to her mission. And then finally, we have Carla Harris. She's the vice chairman of Morgan Stanley in wealth management. She had a tremendously successful career. And now her message is helping women gain their power and momentum in the workforce and really sharing what she calls her pearls of wisdom. And I want you to think about, what is it about these 4 women that really show up? What is it about them that gives them that executive presence?
Ellen, some of the comments in the chat box are, these women are well-spoken and thoughtful, passionate about their causes, authentic, and they have passion for their mission.
And that's, you guys hit the nail on the head. Yes, absolutely. Each one of these women, no matter the field that they're in, they are so committed and passionate about that field. They have a purpose that gets them up in the morning, that drives their work in such intensity that they're running from deep-rooted values, belief systems that drive the way they do their work. And so when you talk about being authentic, when you can connect to that value, that deep value, and really find your purpose, this is what these women, it shows up as confidence. It shows up as having a voice that matters. So I want you to think about this. And so this is the beginning of what we want to look at as the ingredients to having executive presence. There's 3 key ones that throughout our years, we've put this together. And the first one is self-awareness. It's really understanding, who am I? What are my values? What is my purpose? Really understanding that. Anybody who has a pen